Hello everyone, it is Cheatmeister here, and today I will be showing you how to come back from a ban on Sea of Thieves. Alright, let's get into it. So you're going to want to run this. I just have some extra tools here. I might post them in the Discord here eventually. Yes. And then you're going to want to run this. That only opens for a second, but it cleans everything. Alright. Well, mostly everything. So now what you're going to want to do is edit or reg edit. Sorry, reg edit. And then what you're going to want to do is go here, you copy and paste it, and then you see identity CRL. You're going to want to get rid of this. You're going to want to get rid of this Xbox, just like that. And then what you're going to want to do is copy this, paste it. And then you see that's there, and then you're going to want to check this last one too. But most of the time, that one's the only one that deletes that cleaner, right? So now what you're going to want to do is exit out of that. You don't need that anymore. So now what you're going to want to do is go to email and accounts. And then what you're going to want to do is, if you have any accounts in here, remove them. Remove these accounts. And if on your Windows user you are linked to the Microsoft Store, you're going to want to unlink that Microsoft email from your Windows user account, because they can trace you back to that. Anyway, now what we're going to want to do is go to Credential Manager. And you see these web credentials, Microsoft Store, all that shit, delete it. Get rid of it. Windows credentials, you see anything here, like let's just say this, for example, remove this bullshit. Remove it completely. Fuck that shit. All right. So now what you're going to want to do is reboot your PC, and I will show you guys what to do next. All right, we are back in Windows. I just rebooted my PC. All right. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to TMac. Fuck that shit. Go away. And now, as you can see, we see three different things. It might be more in your case, but it's fine. So as you can see, this is my IP vanish adapter. So when I connect to my VPN, this will be my MAC address. This is my original one right here, right? So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change it. So most of the time when you're changing a MAC address for your VPN or even for Wi-Fi, you're going to want to go down here and use O2 as the first part of the MAC address. So we're going to go random MAC, right? And we're going to go to change now, and that is now changed, right? So I'm going to change my other ones. And obviously I'm going to not show that because I don't want to show my actual MAC address. So yeah, jump cut. All right, so as you can see, I just changed the MAC address on my computer, right? So now you're going to want to open up IPVanish, and you're going to want to use any protocol. It doesn't matter. And you're going to want to connect to a VPN. And I'll do a jump cut real quick because I'm also not showing my real IP. All right, so now we are connected to our VPN. As you can see, I'm using a certain protocol right here, but now our public IP address has now changed, and it says I'm connected to the VPN. That is all that matters. So now you're going to want to minimize this, and you're going to want to open up Steam. and open up Sea of Thieves, right? So just wait for it to open. And then when you're in Sea of Thieves, you should see the option to start the game, and then it'll prompt you to make a new Xbox account. All right. Notice how we don't have the option to sign out anymore? That's because we just cleaned up our Xbox account from our computer. So there's no more traces of it, right? So now we sign in, we just create an account. I don't know, let's just call this Vania tutorial Sea of Thieves 2323 at outlook.com, right? And now you're going to want to put in a password. Any password works, doesn't matter. Random birthday, whatever. And for the name, you can just do whatever. And you're going to need to do this. There we go. And let's just see. Let's put our username to Vania on top. Something like that. The creeper profile picture. Why not? Let's do the creeper. And now, as you can see, we are signed into Sea of Thieves, and we don't have a ban message anymore. So now, if you followed everything right in this video, you have just came back from a ban in Sea of Thieves. All right. Where's the fat pirate? I don't see the... Well, let's just play as this fat fuck. Because, you know, I'm fat, bald, and jobless. All right. You can just exit out of all this. And yeah, now you're back in Sea of Thieves. You can go back into the game with zero fuss. You know, it takes a little bit of effort, obviously, but now you are unbanned and you can play with a new MAC address and a new IP, and you should be fine. So that's it for today. I hope you found this informative. I hope this helped you in some way. So that being said, that is it for the video, and peace out.